YouTube, this is John again, and I'm set up in a new area for recording. Just wanted to go through and tell you about my day so far. Today was the last day at Bite Squad for me. We closed Bite Squad in Rapid City, or at least the corporate did. So, I guess I'm out of work again. That pretty much means everybody who worked for us, I think it was like 40 employees or maybe less, lost their job today. We were told last month that they were closing, and that's what happened. They closed it, we lost our jobs, that's what happened. Good news is I still have my DoorDash employee stuff, and I still have my DoorDash ID and card, so I guess I'm going to pick up doing that. And we'll see where that goes. Hey, Keely, what are you doing? It's my dog in the background. Right now, this is the room that my daughter has all her toys in, so that's what's in here, and the fan. But yeah. Hey, Bam Bam, are you in here too? That's my cat. So, that's the funness of today. I got one brake fixed on one side the other day. That was good. So I went out and did that. Had to shovel a little bit a couple days ago because we got some snow in, a blizzard here in Rapid. That was not fun. It took them all day to come and plow my driveway. And I actually had to contact the landlord to get them to plow my driveway. He thought they were already supposed to be doing it, and nobody showed up. So, I think he showed up out of anger to plow the driveway. What else is going on today? I've been watching The Mandalorian, so that was fun. I'm all caught up on that. I saw on the news here that Jonathan Kleintobe, in the Jessica Rayfield case, got sentenced to life in prison, so that's good. For his coercing two other guys to murder his ex-girlfriend. So, go there. That's awesome. Now we just need Richard to go to jail and Schneider to go to jail for life, and then the set will be complete of those three. They were facing the death penalty, but the family wanted life without parole, so hopefully they get it, because that was pretty horrific. She was like a 120-pound woman, and they just killed her. Anyway, that was in the news. A couple weeks ago, we had in the news that we have 50,000 some odd signatures for the medical marijuana to be on the ballot next year. And we have 30 some odd signatures for recreational. Now we only need 30,000 for medical to pass, to put it on the ballot. And we only need 16,000 for that recreational to be put on the ballot. So we doubled the recreational, and we almost doubled the medical amount of signatures. And hopefully that'll be put on there, because there's a lot of people who could benefit from the medical. And also my belief is that if we medical and tax it on a federal level, it could save our tax system right now and a lot of our budget problems from the amount of people that smoke marijuana. And it'll also take care of some of those problems. Get rid of them also. Let's see. Saw an interesting point on YouTube with the Democrats. Bunch of lying going on and pandering, and a lot of feelings being hurt, but no real evidence of any crimes yet. A lot of you may not agree with that, but if that's the case, your feelings probably are hurt too. Back in my past, my feelings got hurt a lot too in school, and nobody gave a crap then, so I guess nobody should care now too much about feelings. They don't carry much weight, and nobody really cares about them. It's in our nature as human beings not to care about other people's feelings. If you're trying to induce a culture to care about how people feel, and the average person doesn't care how their neighbor feels. They don't care how the house down the street feels. They don't care about how the driver in the other car is feeling. So the notion that we have to care how people feel, well, you're never going to care if you don't know them. Like, celebrities may have problems, and I don't care how they feel. I don't know them personally. I have no attachment to them, so I don't care how they feel. I may have no attachment to anyone who watches this video, so by saying this, you can tell I don't necessarily care how you feel. I mean, I hope you feel good, and I hope the best for you, but I don't care how you're feeling. That's why in my channel, I may say things that you don't care how you feel, that offend you, and I don't care how you feel about it. It's kind of like in my comments, people post that I'm fat and I need to get out of the chair and I can bring it with me and I can do activities and blah blah blah. And when they post that, they don't care how that makes me feel, so they post it. This whole feeling agenda and this PC culture crap is just that, feelings, and feelings can't rule everything, you know. I don't care. Neither should you. And you shouldn't have to feel bad for not caring about feelings. On that note, other things that happened recently, we just got through Thanksgiving. Black Friday was a bust, honestly. I didn't really think there was too much to go on there. At least for my family. We are usually right up there Black Friday shoppers, but there wasn't really of any interest this year. Nothing we really needed to get to double down on for more stuff, and nothing for really we saw to get the family, so it was really nothing, honestly. Nothing to get overly hyped about. All these things I could buy later might cost me more, but nothing to get overly hyped about. Not that I was making a lot of money this month anyway, with Bite Squad closing this entire month, because they told us in November, like 4th, that they were closing, so we weren't making that much money as the businesses started dropping off anyway, so that's whatever. Still got our Disney World trip planned in February. It's finally paid for, so that's good. Which is awesome. We'll be going to that. It's my wife and my daughter's first time going. My daughter, of course, because she's only 7, and my wife, she's never been able to go. She was supposed to go on her second trip with us, but she was pregnant at the time and didn't get to go, which is good because Tori was a preemie, so it's a good thing she didn't fly with us. That would have caused probably more problems. So I get to do that, Joy. Get to see if I can find a Jedi robe that'll fit me. And if it does, I'm never taking that thing off because I love the Star Wars brand. Do not like the new movies, but of course have to see the third one just to see how it ends. I'll probably use the same tactic I did with Captain Marvel. I told myself I would never pay for Captain Marvel to go see it or pay for it in theaters to go see it or own it even. But it did come to Disney Plus, so I did watch it there, and technically, yes, I pay for it, but that was the only way I was going to watch it, is if it came to a subscription like Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, things like that. I'll probably have the same thought process with the new Star Wars. I won't go see it in theaters, and I won't buy it on DVD or Vudu, but I will see it once it gets to a streaming service. There's just certain movies, my belief is, if it's going to be bad, and I have a feeling it's going to be bad, then I don't go watch it. I'll wait till it gets to a streaming service. Captain Marvel was decent. I'm not going to say it was all bad. It was decent. However, Captain Marvel as a character sucks. And I saw her in Endgame, and it sucked. Because Captain Marvel and Thanos, and even Scarlet Witch and Thanos, like, both of them didn't need any help from the rest of the girl moment that was in there. And if they were allowed to use their full potential, Scarlet Witch or Captain Marvel could have just obliterated Thanos in a heartbeat. But of course it doesn't make a good movie for that, so that's not what happened. But you're telling me a woman who just crashes through ships and blows them out of the sky couldn't take on Thanos without the stones? I gotta call bull on that. So, yeah. And Scarlet Witch, if you don't know anything about her character, she's a badass character. She should have been able to take him out. But she didn't, of course, which is dumb in itself. But, and that's all I'll say for spoilers about that. I'm going to probably get a lightsaber made in Disney World, but I also may want to buy Ahsoka Tano's set while I'm there, because it has the curved handle, and, like, finding a curved handle anywhere that's any decent bit of good is, like, crap. But I do know how to replace the blade with one-off Ultra Sabers, which is mid-grade, battle-ready material. So I do know how to replace the blade, so it'll be better for the saber itself. I also know how to change the crystal to its different colors, so I'll be looking into doing that. When I do it, I'll post a video of it, of me changing the colors, and let you guys see it. I might post a video of an image of the blade before I fix it and the blade after I fix it, but I'm not sure. Another thing I want to get in Disney World is the Indiana Jones hat. I've been twice and haven't been able to get it, but that's another series I like and haven't got it. I'm going to buy some Skywalker Vineyards wine while I'm there, but I don't drink, so it's just a collectible thing for me to sit on a shelf, pretty much. And that's about it for that. I'm going to get my other car up and running. I believe it's the starter that I blew in it. I don't think I blew my motor. I think I blew my starter because my number 8 fuse is going out. Found that out. And that was cool to find out. And just to sum it all up, I'm going to be doing nightly vlogs on my days before the end of the night, before I turn in and start winding down for the end of the night. Don't know how excited it'll be. Eventually I'll get a camera and I'll take you guys out sometime for the more exciting events. But for now, this is what I'd like to make my channel about. Just telling you how the day was, introducing you to family, eventually take you outside of these walls so you don't feel like you're in a prison, and we'll see where it goes from there. So, let's see how we start this. Later.